Morning everyone. Last night was our last night at this hotel, Lavron, in Chamonix. Been here for 5 nights. Lucky enough, last night, well, yesterday, we just went out, took a chance on some burners past. They opened it and we got up there, a bit wet, bit damp, but all the footage from that, as you've probably seen, was on the Ghost. But better than nothing. Right, so today we head up back into Switzerland, around Lake Geneva, and then start heading north. The place we're going to is called Langers, Langers. It's north of Dijon. It's about a 6-hour ride. It's 230 odd miles. So we've got all day to do it, but the weather's improved since yesterday. You can probably see the mountains behind me. So yeah, the weather's improved. So hopefully we ain't gonna get too wet today. But yeah, I'll probably won't see you until Geneva because pretty much filmed all the other stuff anyway. So we'll see you in Geneva. Right, here we are. Hour and a half down the road, hour and 40 minutes, Lake Geneva. Back to that castle where we were earlier. And going to put the normal cameras on. Bosh. Didn't have them yesterday, as you know, but the weather was poo. So going to show you a bit more through Lake Geneva and up to Geneva. And I'll chat on the road. Speak to you in a bit. Toward the three-wheeler there. Right, on the bike. Away we go. It's all new roads to us, so should be new for you. But yeah. 161 miles left. It says about 4.5 hours, give or take. Some brakes, but there is Lake Geneva to your left. We've got to follow this for a few miles. It does go inland a little bit. But yeah, Great St Bernard Pass yesterday. I think it was about 13 to 15 foot of snow in places. It was about 7 or 8 degrees. I don't know what the footage is going to be like till I get home, but it was all on the Ghost because it was torrential rain and then it stopped, then it rained, then it stopped. So yeah, get what we get off of that one. I usually only run the Ghost as a either a catcher wally or a dash cam, but people do use them, so I have got it if I want it. Their buses here run off of a tram system, electrics. Very picturesque. Excuse me. I thought we'd show you a bit of this. What's the time? It's 9:10 local time on a Sunday morning.
Told you get that mountain behind us at some point.
Yeah, cloud covering it.
Bring the camera around, can't you? Get it.
I can indeed. This is Geneva's a little bit further up. That's a castle on the hill and a nice place to spend a day and explore, I assume. Unfortunately, we're just going through it. We've just gone around that little town bit, passing a nice little marina. If you are going to go to Chamonix, you have to go to a bar called Bar Up. Black and yellow is its theme. Very quirky inside. Ali behind the bar, the owner, she's very nice. All speak English very well. Well, they're all English but moved to France. And yeah, well worth a visit. Happy hours between 4 to 6, half price beer in Chamonix, that's good, trust me. And then obviously the other place to definitely visit and eat was that little craft beer place just outside the city centre. A 5-minute walk, or about a 7-minute walk from Bardon, so definitely do both of them. My recommendations for Chamonix. Probably going to film some of today. Might get a little bit of tomorrow. There won't be a lot because the weather tomorrow is meant to be heavy rain on and off, as we've got 200 odd miles again tomorrow and it's heavy rain on and off. And I'm not going to keep putting the cameras on and off in the road. If I do anything, it'll be on the Ghost. Leave it on for a little bit, try and get around out of the way of this bus in a minute, and then don't know how much further up this lake we've got to go, but we've come quite a way around it now, so it's all good. Loads of cafes, restaurants, bars. I wanted to get through here quite early because I reckon in another hour place is going to be a nightmare, and it's a lot of cameras, like traffic light cameras you've got to stop at. Lots of buses running around, so if you have got to get through here, do it early. Trundling along through that town and the side of this lake for 35-40 minutes. Ain't getting anywhere quick along there with the lights, but no worries there. Another marina over to our left.
Right,
The mountains.
grapes.
And grapes to your right. We're going to be leaving the Alps at some point later on this morning, early afternoon. We still have some hills and mountains, national parks, but that's it really for the big stuff. For yet another year, the next mountains we see will be the Picos. It is a view, even behind me, you can see the clouds and then the mountain tops just appearing above them. Very scenic, very stunning. I think we just follow this lake for about another 6 miles in and out of these little towns and bits and bobs. So yeah, see how that goes.
Tell you what though, I bet there's no three-wheel tractor things picking them grapes.
Mail.
That's got to be by hand.
Move surfaces along here, isn't it? There you go. The lake from the other side. Probably take you the best part of the day to get all the way around that.
Yeah.
And next stop's going to be a coffee stop, I think.
I don't know if people will be able to see it, but up in them like hills and stuff, there's little tiny villages dotted in here and there.
Oh yeah, you see them all. I mean, we like to what? We like to do an hour, 2 hours first thing, get that out of the way, and then we just stop every hour or so. Just take it easy for the day. You know, there's no rush at all. That's why we like to leave early, because it gives us plenty of time to get through these busy places early and just take a gentle bimble. No rush, no stress. That's what it's all about. Gotta watch the Swiss. They're funny about speeding. I've seen a few rozzers on the way through here this morning at the side of the road. They've got some kind of cycling thing going on the other side of this place. The old army around as well, helping with the marshalling. There was police at the beginning of St Bernard's checking bikes yesterday. They checked mine and looked at the rear plate. Oh, waterfall. Checked mine, looked at the rear plate. Out English, carry on. Ain't really look they can check with us, is it? Very popular for cyclists, this place. Although all cycle lanes on billiard smooth roads.
But they're catered for here.
Yeah,
They're not holding anyone up, they're just in their own
traffic
little
lights
lane.
cater for them and everything. So I still think they should pay to be on the road. I mean, if he come off and hit me and we come off, who's paying for the damage to my bike? Me, even though he's caused it. And this is my argument, but hey ho. Geneva and that now. About an hour ago I spoke to you. Once you get out of there you get some lovely fast sweepers through a couple more towns, little villages, and then you come out onto these roads. I think we're a million miles from crossing the border now back into France, but these roads are lovely. Play to your heart's content up here. Fast sweepers, tight bends, fast sweepers, up and down, mountains, hilly. Well worth having a look. Nice little route out, not so much traffic. One tractor to get round. That's it. Just enjoying the rest of this scenery because after today it gets a little bit flat. Being northern France, still very nice to be away, but don't think about it. Well, hello everyone. Let's come through some road work. It's been in France now. 10-12 miles, stopped, had a coffee in Switzerland, 4 minutes from the border, and then we're just bimbling through the forests in France. We've got massive chateaux on hills and trees all around us, and the sun is shining. We're in a happy place. So yeah, back into France now. That's it for Switzerland. It's France and the UK. All good. There's lots of traffic. Well, this is caused because of the roadworks. Everything's being filtered onto this road one way. But look at that up there on the hill.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Worth a look at it. I'm going to pop. You're going to get road noise, but I don't care. So I do like this part of France, southern France. It's lovely. And then you sort of get a third of the way up. And it flattens out a little bit. It's still nice, but you don't realise how nice that part of France is till you've been back in the UK a while. That's the thing. You're kind of spoilt because we're here most of the time. It's a bit like French cheddar gorge, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah.
A lot of people are wondering where the hell they're going, because they've been diverted here because they've shut the main route off, but we're alright because this is the route we chose. Deviation, come on people. Route de deviation. Wow.
It's pretty.
It's pretty, isn't it, eh? Pretty cool.
Just know that bit's where the toilets are, so drop straight out the bottom.
You have a weird mind when it comes to that. I'm the same on an aeroplane. I'm like, who am I crapping on now? It's a shame you can't choose, can you? You can't choose where to dump it. We're over Luton. Bombs away.
Oh, there's some major roadworks going on up here for them.
This is all one way, so I don't know where the other diversion is going south. This is north.
Yeah.
There's no way for them to come through here, so there must be another road either the other side of here or over there somewhere. I can't see it.
I can't see it. There's got to be.
But hey ho, this is the way we're going, so happy for us. A few people being searched at the border when we crossed it. We were just waved We was just waved straight through, so it was the car in front. They were stripping someone's car out when we got there. Sometimes they're manned, sometimes they ain't. It's hit or miss, I think. The one between Chamonix and Switzerland, there was one person there one day and the rest of the time nothing. Other than the UK border control, we're not done with borders. But that's not until Tuesday, today being Sunday. In any hurry. I'm going to stop somewhere for lunch for an hour and do what the French do, sit there and do honky 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 honk. Sweet effort. Sweet effort. Yeah, look at this. Must be some kind of rally.
Yeah.
All the Indian food. That's the thing, innit, though. Indian food and Chinese food just ain't the same in France. Oh no, don't do it. It's wrong. There's something wrong. You think, oh, I really fancy Chinese or I really fancy Indian. You go in. Seriously, you're probably eating Alsatian or something because it ain't nice.
No.
I even done my best chicken curry impression, you know, flapping my wings and everything, and we ended up with something with sweet corn. I don't know. And yeah, never again will we do that. No. That's just my generation, but that's how it is. Really annoying. You know, it's like when we were in Barred Up, wasn't it? You know, that guy, they were speaking perfect English because they were English. But she'd lived there in France for a long, long time. He was born in England, but then lived in France most of his life. And they were just switching between the two languages, and you're just like, you know, I'm a bit envious of that, because we're you know, at school I didn't really take to other languages. I mean, I could barely do English. English and bullshit are my two main languages. Bit of wind noise now, but I can't do it. I don't know. I just think we're arrogant, but.
I think my issue was I didn't get on with a French teacher, so I didn't like French, but I like German.
You see, now I like my French teacher to the point where I've had a crafty wank over it, you know what I mean?
Oh
yeah, Miss French. Oh, what, yeah, oh, I would have boned the arse off that at my age. When you're sort of 13, 14 years old, you're like, oh, I'm going to pull one off to her. But I don't know, I just couldn't, I just couldn't get it. I really struggled with then. I think a lot of it was because, you know, I've got a bit of dyslexia when it comes to spelling and shit, and if you're struggling in your own language to comprehend stuff, then when you get thrown in the mix another language, it's just like, yeah, fuck that, I ain't fucking mastered this one yet. But that's why I think we're a little bit arrogant, the English, when it comes to speaking other languages, but the thing is with English, it's spoken worldwide a lot more than any other language on the planet. But I would dearly love to learn more French and German, but I don't know, I guess I'm just too old. And when you're only over here for a week or two a year, is it worth it? Is it worth spending, you know, money on learning and then still trying to get it? And I think you're better off just having a go and learning the niceties and you know, just getting along. I mean, the phones now, I can hold my phone up and it translates a conversation you're having with someone. I mean, that's weird, isn't it? You know, well, it can be very helpful. I mean, like, you know, if you're reading the menu, you just scan your phone over it and it interprets the menu. It's great. Then, you know, compared to when we first started coming over it, they didn't have that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, the paper maps.
You know what I mean? But now it's so much easier. But I just still think we're quite arrogant as the British when it comes to other languages, which is a shame. But you know, I have a go. I can wish a happy birthday in some weird language. I can't remember what one it is now. I still wish, you know, say hello, goodbye in German and French and Spanish. And that's it. After that, forget it. No, and I can ask you your name and tell you my name and bits and bobs, but yeah,
but to be fair, we're picking up little bits every time we come over.
Oh, you do
like
pick up little bits. Yeah, I mean, I can swear like a beaver in French.
Well, we've heard it now.
Yeah, usually point aimed at us. But you know, we are.
German swearing.
If you like the youngsters in France, you know, a lot of them speak really good English. So you know, they're multi-language, they're multilingual. You know, way more than the kids are in the UK. I mean, the kids in the UK, I mean, they still have languages and stuff, but you know, I don't know how much do they teach in schools now? Different languages. Do they still teach French and German in schools? I don't know. I mean,
well, the kids' school at one point we're going to do.
It's been 35 years, 36 years since I was at school. It's probably changed a lot now. I mean, kids probably have to go now, not just bunk off and go fishing like what we did. Not all the time. Sometimes I'd get called and have to go to school. Nah. We had an hour and a half to go from the lunch stop, but I didn't want to spend any more time on the roads that it was putting us on, which was a mixture between big A roads and dual carriageways. So we've done a little twisty route, decided we're going to come up through the countryside and pick up these little villages as we do. It's only 2 hours, so it's added an extra 30-35 minutes on the journey, that's all. And I prefer it. We can't check in till 5. We're due there at about 10 past 3, so we'll have a few more stops. We'll probably stop every half an hour, 40 minutes, just to take in the beautiful sunshine we've got in a minute. It's 22 degrees. Clouds are building in front, but it doesn't look like anything wet yet. hopefully we'll stay dry today. Probably a different kettle of fish tomorrow, but such is the life of touring. It still amazes me. You go through these little French towns, and they just look deserted all the time. I mean, although there's a few people milling around here, you'll go through some, and it's like everyone's been beamed off the planet. It's madness. This looks a little bit more walky tour. That'll be why. Look, darling, a little French marquee. You want to have a walk round?
It's like a French fruit sale.
Basically, yeah. Where's he going? Right, John. Where are you going?
Very lights.
Yeah, here's a little French boot sale. Oh, look. Hello. Oh, how nice. Nice little French boot sale. Don't see many of them all. Look, river. I do like a river. That'd be why it's busy here then. They've got a boot sale going on. Oh, hello. I do like the French. Bras are optional. It's lovely, isn't it? What can I say? Well, that one's got a swimming pool. I swear we just come over here and do these little villages and town roads so we can be nosy at what other people do.
And how they plant things in their garden.
What they've got, yeah, and I'm really sad because I look to see what plants they've got. Sad, isn't it? But hey, we're enjoying ourselves.
The other day was with spa after spa after spa.
Yeah. I mean, we could be riding now on a Sunday thinking, oh, got to get home, have some dinner, sort my stuff out for work in the morning, but no. We're thinking we're going to have a little gentle bimble through here. We're going to decide where we're going to go out and what we're going to do tonight. And then we've got another day of riding tomorrow. Lovely jubbly. Can't be bad, can it? But we have noticed over the last, I reckon, what, 6 years? All these towns now have got speed humps where they never used to have. So we used to come through these towns and not, you wouldn't see a speed hump. There was no such thing in France. Over the last maybe 5 to 6 years, they've definitely increased. But it don't really matter on this. You don't really feel them, but it does keep people's speed down, which is good, I suppose. And if you're happy to amble along through these little villages, these quiet little villages and towns, you've got to do it, ain't you? Right, everyone, about an hour from the hotel, little village somewhere, aren't we? Yep. And yeah, just thought we'd have another bum break. We've got D roads. The D roads around here are a little bit wider than a car. Arse smackers, as we call them, but that takes it really well. But the rain's moving across and we're going to cop it in the next 20 minutes or so, so I'm going to turn the cameras off and we catch up with you in the hotel. Nothing special at the hotel tonight, it's just the Best Western, but it's where we need to be in the town, so catch you all later. Right, here we are, Monday, as you know. Didn't really record anything from the last hotel to here because the weather was on and off. Mainly dry, lucky enough, but the odd shower, but it was just straight roads, normal, typical for northern France. So we've come here for lunch. A bit of a tradition for us, coming to a Buffalo Grill for lunch. Hey, yeah.
Check out the Euros.
So yeah, we always come to a Buffalo Grill when in France. We've got about an hour and a half to the hotel where we stayed at in Arras. About 50 mile, and probably see you there because the roads are pretty straight, pretty boring. I'll catch you in Arras. Right, hello everyone. Today's ride, straight, long and pretty straight. It was all A roads, B roads. Shower that started in the morning, really, on and off a little bit, hardly anything, but
Hardly anything.
the roads were just normal northern roads. I didn't bother recording anything, but here we are in Arras. This is the main square, or one of the main squares. This is tractor. So yeah, that's where we are. That's our last night. Probably going to end the vlog here. We've got an hour and a half on sort of motorways, dual carriageways up to Azenkirk. We go into Belgium on the way home because we pick up some bits. And then it's 40 minutes, 50 minutes on a motorway to the tunnel, then 2 hours on a motorway home. So pointless recording that. So we're going to end it here in this lovely city of Arras. If you come here, under your feet is a massive tunnel system, well worth a visit, but you do have to book, so bear that in mind if you come here and you want to see it. But football's on tonight, so the French are playing Austria, and that's going to be something worth seeing, because you know what the French are like, quite passionate about everything. So yeah, should be quite good. And this is where we're going to be for the evening, so I hope you enjoyed what you saw and what I recorded, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.